The lighting is really beautiful. So, before I want to start this video, I thought of well, I didn't really intend to make this video at first because I just wanted to record things, and I was like, hey, this is worth an upload. I don't know. I just wanted to say that the day when I went to the concert, it was a really weird yet a good day. I don't know how to explain that in words. I'm not really articulated, but that angle was so ugly. I know. Okay, so on that day, I'm actually wearing the same jumper because I really like this. It's so cute. I think I look cool in shades. I don't know. Mixed. So, the day of the concert, it was on Saturday. I woke up late. The concert was about, I can't say concert, the event was like 2 hours away from me. So I live in Incheon, and I woke up like at 1, so I had to move before 4 at least, because it's supposed to be before 3 but 4, because I take like 2 business days to get ready. And I was getting ready, wearing a whole new kind of style that I never tried. I actually got Jeffree Star's Blue Blood palette on that day too, so I was like, I'm gonna try it out. The first time, just gotta go with it. Like, I haven't worn like blue eyeshadow for years. Like, the last time I wore blue eyeshadow was like 12, you know, those kind of eras where you just want to play with makeup and you look like that bitch. But I felt so weird because it didn't really like look like me, you know, like. And then that kind of insecurity, like, do I look crazy with this look? Am I overdressed or whatever? Or like, just go with it. Like, this is, I know this is not your own comfort zone. And then I wore a beret. I'm not good at English. So I tried to wear a beret to match with my outfit. And then these glasses. I'm like, am I going to a festival? No. You're going to an indoor concert and just maybe the way like that. No one's gonna care about you, and if they do look at you, they're gonna think you look bomb. That's the other part of me, and the other part of me is like, nope, take off all your makeup, style by, and just look normal, you know what I mean. And then I just got along with it, got out looking like I'm ready to hit a bitch. I haven't been out of the campus a lot in the weekends because, one, yes, assignment, second, I'm so lazy, and we have a close mall that you can walk 10 minutes away from the dorms, so every time I go to the subway, the anxiety just kicks in. This is a real life event where Stray Kids, I bought the tickets, I was supposed to go with my friend. We were supposed to meet, but I was late to meet on time for the Stray Kids showcase. And I took 2 hours to go there. And she was already in, because everyone was allowed to go in. And I was like, when I arrived at the station, I didn't know where to go. Like, I didn't know where the direction to go. I ditched her.
Whew, okay.
I don't know if this happens to all of you, but that's what I define, like, how my anxiety takes over me. Like, no, you don't need to go. Like, what if they won't let you in and all that? What if, like, you know, what if your friend can't go out and give you the ticket because the ticket is with her? So in the end, I was like, this, I'm going back. So I arrived on a 2-hour journey just to stroll out around like 10 minutes and finding the venue that I can't find, and then went back home for another 2 hours. And I always had that second thought, especially going to social events like this, like even concerts. It gives me a whole idea of anxiety. And when I woke up that day, I was like already having second thoughts, like, should I cancel this? Like, I'm so lazy to go. Like, I paid, so you need to go. Like, you can't do it like last time. When it's now or never, Ari, because you're getting busy for the whole semester. I got on the subway looking, you know, like everybody's staring at me, blue makeup, and then like I was wearing these high platform heel boots, so that made some kind of fashion statement, I don't know. And then when I sat on the train, there was a lot of people. Suddenly this, I'm sorry, 2 helicopters just passed by. So yeah, this old man just talked to me. Hey, I've been to Kuala Lumpur. I'm like, it just started off a weird conversation. He just expects me that I am from Malaysia, which is right, but Kuala Lumpur, wrong. He had a really strong English and Korean accent, so could not fathom him well. I was trying to engage the conversation also and try not to be awkward, because I'm always that person who just leaves the conversation hanging because I don't want to interact with people. But it was pretty nice, although it was kind of weird. And he gets things right. Like he asked me if I'm a student or working. I was like, oh, I'm a student, and he just like, you're from Beyonce. I'm like, sir, have you been stalking me? But no, it was just a wild guess. And he told that he was also a Beyonce student. He showed photos of his friends. Like he was a super alumni. Yes, sir. I don't really get what he's saying, but I know he's trying to engage a conversation with me.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
I felt like, wow, it's not bad to interact with people, with strangers. I mean, it won't be perfect, like, duh. I mean, you're always gonna like, why did I say that? But in the end, it's like, you can just break the wall between people you don't know in the subway, but just talking to them, random things like, oh hi, I know you, but no, you're just like, hey, you know. I'm just rambling. Like, after the long journey and all the transits, I arrived at the venue. I didn't get lost, finally, and thank God. A lot of people were there, and people were staring at me like, who is this girl wearing hijab? And then she's like, and oof, girl, that makeup, please. Like, that's what I thought. Like, the fear of like getting stared. Like, I know I always tell people, like, don't give a fuck about it. They just look at you and they don't even care about you for the next like 10 minutes. But that thing, it's something that naturally comes within me also, and having that mindset is really kind of difficult to keep yourself feeling sure that it's true. I was waiting to get inside, and I also wanted to take a photo in front of, the stadium, because that outfit, girl, yes. But I was alone. I came alone. Disclaimer also, the first time I knew that Suika was having their High Soul tour, I deadass asked anyone who wanted to accompany me, and I said that I would pay half the price just to get someone with me. And then my friend was like, no girl, just go alone, enjoy the concert alone. I'm like, no, but then I get what she means, and that's that. And then I went to sit somewhere, and then I saw this girl, foreigners attracted to foreigners in Korea. That's normal. I mean, it's not that I don't want to engage with Korean, because like most of the Koreans have their own friends there. So I went to this foreigner. I can't say foreigner, this girl who doesn't look Korean. I don't really like the term foreigner in Korea, because it really distinguishes between, there's Korean, there's foreigners, whatever your race is. It's just like, I don't like that. I like the beauty of being so diverse. Like, there's Koreans, there's Japanese, there's, I'm sorry, I just finished a test, and you get what I mean. The idea of distinguishing only Korean and everything else that isn't Korean is English and foreign. I don't really agree with that idea here.
There's nothing wrong with my views or beliefs, because I have freedom of speech and everything I'm saying is true.
So, that's another part of my rant. I moved and sat next to her, and I was like, hi, are you coming here alone or whatever? And she said, oh yeah, I'm coming along from here, and it's her first Stray Kids event. I'm like, oh, that's great. She was really sweet though. I was glad to meet her. For me who's very introvert in public events, to come up with a stranger really a big achievement for me. I know it's not for other people. I know like saying hi is really easy for other people. Like, it's just like hi, hi, and then they get like 10 friends in one event. But I'm not like that. I'm always that person who just, you know, sits in the corner and watch weird ASMR on YouTube and parties or whatever, except unless it's an event where I know it's all my close friends are, then I'll be like the crazy bitch. But it is fascinating, and so I was really proud of myself at that time. Like, wow, girl. Also, she talked to me like, oh, I saw you and wow, you're so, you know, beautiful. I was like, ooh! I mean, not me beautiful, but I think the whole outfit that I wore was beautiful, and it was like,
crazy, but I know that was meant to happen to me. I like don't want to start crying, but like I feel like that was so meant to happen to me. Like I'm such a different person, and like I'm just don't want to start crying anymore. But yeah,
you can cry.
It was meant to happen to me. Like the things I really feel like things happen in your life to teach you things, and this was like I'm just thanks.
I'm being emotional, but I don't interpret it like an approval, like how I dress is approved by people, like just one people. I mean, but it makes me feel like reassured that there are people out there. Looks like they're judging you, they're looking at you, but it doesn't mean that they actually, you know, like, why the hell is she wearing, why the hell is she weird and all that, because there are some people out there, they look like, I mean, I do that too, they look like they despise you. I don't know if that word really suits it, but actually they're kind of like fascinated, if you get what I mean, because I know that complimenting isn't an easy thing, you know, and I think we should practice that more. I mean, I also try to compliment a lot of people. If you get complimented, you feel like, oh, but I don't know, if you're kind of like a humble person like me, you'll feel like, but if you compliment someone that you really are and say to them, you'll be like super happy. You'll make them acknowledge how you feel about this person. Okay, I'm just rambling. And then we talk, exchange contacts, like, wow, you got a new friend, Ari, you got a new friend from an event, wow. And most of the friends that I had were actually mutuals of my other friends, if you get what I mean. Like, I befriended this person because my friend that I am close with introduced with me, or because she's close to my friend, so I get to be with her. But I would say never. No, not never. I had, but it's really rare for me to get a new friend by myself. That's a way to put it. I didn't have any panic attacks, because if I did, I would be crying for no reason. I'm just afraid that at a point where I would do the same thing, like arriving there and just going back. I mean, it's hard to explain. I know it does sound stupid. My rational thoughts are like, you're stupid. Especially with this anxiety, you would understand that sometimes you just can't control it. Sometimes it just overcomes you. Being able to overcome it is great for you. And that's why I did summarize it as a really good day. And during the concert, I sat next to it was a good seat, it was a good view. I got the middle one, and then like almost near to the front. That's a HD view, but I didn't wear my glasses, so what do I see? Blurry faces of Stray Kids, but that's okay. So beside me it was a fan site, next to me I don't know if I should leak her but and next to me were like a group of friends. At one time Stray Kids were performing and she was so busy like going off her seat and like finding something. Can we just enjoy the show? And the girl next to me, the group of friends, was also searching for something. I was like, what is going on? But then, the girl beside me, her group of friends, suddenly saw SD card. She gave it to me. I was like, I think this is what the fan site is looking for. So I told her and I said, hey, is this yours? And then she was like, oh my god, oh, 감사합니다. I was like, oh, thank you. And then she took out something from her bag and then she gave me one of her merch. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I also learned that I did not want to take videos for the whole event. Like, I know there are some people who does that, like taking, like not the whole event, but like almost all the performance. Like, I tried to record some performance that were like just for fun, like just to, you know, because I had a camera, so might as well record. But the performance that I was really looking forward to, I tried not to record it because I want to experience everything. And it was amazing. And I know that the feeling of you need to document everything and like, oh yeah, take out your phone, like, but if you actually spend at least, you know, one performance that you really look forward into without recording anything or documenting anything and experience that. And I know it's not looking like, it's not watching a movie or something, but it, like the same analogy of breaking the fourth wall, it's really a great experience. It's not that I'm telling like, oh, it feels real, because it is real, but it feels like you're sucked into the whole performance. And I'm not only talking about their performance of dancing and music, it's great already, but also like the lighting effects and everything. It just makes it like you're immense to it, if you get what I mean. Like the whole art of performing is there, and I want to urge you that if you're that kind of person who records everything, you're missing out.
There's science and scientific proof. It's biology.
Like, I'm telling you, you're missing out. Like, what you see from the screen. I know there's some people who still watch this and still recording, but it's a whole new level. It's like my jaw was dropped when they performed boxers. My favorite performance was boxer. It was crazy. It was on another level, and all the it was just so amazing. I just can't articulate it in words, but it feels like, you know, when you put yourself into a music video and you're experiencing everything, although you're just sitting there. And suddenly when they left, this small little video came out. They asked like, oh, did you have fun at the concert? Like, yeah. And then they had a surprise of having a high touch, and everyone was like, ah. I didn't know the whole context of the sentence at that time. I just saw the high touch and I was like, wait, so is everybody going to experience a high touch, or they're just some lucky people who are going to experience a high touch based on their seats? Because I saw everyone was already touching up their makeup and all that, because girl, I didn't need to touch up. Jeffree Star, you own the credit. Knowing that they're making a high touch for everyone who attended the event. It was almost like 2,000 people. I know, not good maths. That was amazing. I mean, they did have to divide the members so it would work fast. So some people are lucky enough to get the members they want to have a high touch. I did. Not only the concert, but everything that was happening that day. Just probably people will be saying, it's not that deep, you know. I mean, but yeah, but when the little things in life, details, they do mean to some people, and for me, so I think that's all I think I need to share. It did take me the courage to upload this video, and I am recording this video after a test, so, and I thought about it, but yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's kind of short because not everything is documented.
정말 리더를 하면은 본인의 네, 조금 더 잘할 수 있지 않을까. 노랍니다. 네. 이 많은
선수들 가운데 우리 강찬 씨가 가장 마음에 드는 선을 하나 골라주셔야겠는데요. 뭐가 있을까? 죄송해요, 거꾸로 줬네요.
괜찮습니다. 춘 게리상. 네. 누가 같은 이걸로 구석처럼 일단은 이 상황만큼 춘이나 아닌 어나더 레벨의 퍼포먼스를 보여주며 무대에서 하드 캐리하는 것을 물론 팀 분위기를 살리기 위해 예능감을 하드 캐리하여 자신의 매력을 발산함으로 이 상을 수여합니다. 사랑해요.
Is there something else you're searching for?
뒤에서 누가 떠기는 거 아니에요? 오, 여러분 어때요? 너무 좋죠?
퀴즈 성경 캘릭스 따뜻함을 넘어 뜨거운 마음과 열정으로 계속 발전된 모습을 보여주는 것은 물론 천사 같은 착한 모습으로 멤버들을 챙기고 배려하며 뜨거운 애정을 보여줬으므로
All I have to say is that this is hard work. I've worked hard for a long time.
멤버들은 저한테 항상 재밌게 또 항상 잘 챙겨주셔서 너무 고맙고.
네, 우리 수빈 씨 자리해 주시고요. 자, 하나, 둘, 셋, 좋습니다. 예, 자리해 주시고요. 네, 수상소감을 드립니다.
정말 너무 많은 분들께 감사드리고 이 스테이가 이렇게 저를 수민이가 이렇게 저를 전체 자체가 반칙이라고 생각해서 너무 감사드리고 앞으로도 더 멋진 모습 많이 보여드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
고맙습니다.
내 내일대로 살래 naturally and I get on and spread my wings
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. The police are calling. Where's Adrian?
안 돼요. 그죠, 현준 씨? 안 돼! 우리 스테이 할 수 있잖아요, 그죠? 더 크게 스테이 할 수 있잖아요, 그죠? Sing it! 더 크게! Hey! 훨씬 더 크게! 현준 씨 마음에 들어요? 아직 살짝. 스테이 안 돼, 안 해요. 좀 더, 훨씬 더. 우주가 떠내려가게, 지구가 떠내려가게, 이 올림픽홀이 떠내려가게 더 크게! 스테이 할수 있어. 훨씬 더 크게! 이거 어때요? 좋습니다!